Hey everybody, welcome back to another one of my budgeting videos. This is going to be a monthly update on how my debt payoff is going for my line of credit, hence the line of credit debt payoff tracker at the top of that page. I know my setup isn't what it normally is. It is because I am not at my desk. I am actually sitting on a chair with an ottoman in front of me, and look at that view. Isn't he gorgeous? He's helping, which means he stepped on the paper right there and crinkled it. That is his way of showing his appreciation of my budgeting. I don't think it really is, but I'm trying to pretend that it is. Now, I actually filmed this video yesterday, realized that there was a mistake in it, was refilming it after I had made the correction, and then I got interrupted. I have a friend staying with me, and they had gone out yesterday so I could do some filming, and they came back while I was doing the correction video, and they didn't go out again. So I couldn't redo the video or finish the one that I was working on. They have gone out now. I'm technically, let's not tell anybody, on the clock at work. It is like the middle of my workday, but it's very quiet at my desk right now. So I'm gonna try to get this filmed before work gets busy and my friend comes back. And then I will have my update. I've been dying to share this with you. I'm so excited about what's happened with it or like how it's going. But yeah, it's just been the worst luck getting this filmed. So, April update. I'm sliding it this way to preserve some of the excitement. So, of course, the opening balance of April is the same as the closing balance of March, so $17,259.95. This is the very exciting part. The closing balance, $16,963.99. We are down into the 16s, and I am so incredibly excited about it. Now, I know, being a realist, I'm barely in the 16s, like just a hair's breadth under. I could, with one mistake, end up back in the 17s. Sorry for the moving, I'm not on a tripod. But I'm gonna keep going down with the balance of this line of credit. I am determined to keep paying it off and to keep going down. So right now I'm in the 16,000s, and I am just over the moon about that. Every time the number changes, like that digit changes, I just get so excited because it really seems like a more noticeable change in the amount of debt that is hanging around my neck. So here's where the mistake was. I wrote down the incorrect minimum monthly payment. I actually wrote down the one that's for May and was looking at it, and I'm like, something is wrong. So the minimum monthly payment for April was $345.20. So my total paid off so far is $2,279.35. Which is amazing because that's just the total paid off so far for the year of 2025. I did start paying this off. If you'll recall, last year I started making like really concentrated work towards it. In August, I started the debt at $25,000. Now I'm down to $16,963.99. And it's just, that's a huge difference. Like, I know there's still a long way to go, but I've already come so far, and I keep having to, well, not even keep having to remind myself, but I purposely remind myself that even though I know there is still a huge amount to pay off, I've already paid off a huge amount, and I need to take a little bit of pride in that while not losing sight of the overall goal, which is of course getting it down to zero. So the little sheet here is the one that I fill out with a little bit more information. So it's got some of the same. So the starting balance and the ending balance, it shows what my payments were and the dates that I made them in the month, minimum monthly payment. And then I have two different types of interest that get charged onto the line of credit. One is cash, one is purchase. I don't actually purchase anything on the line of credit. I only ever pay it off, but this is just how the interest is shown every month. So the cash one, $83.61. The purchase one, $41.62. My disability premium, $24.01 whole penny. The interest rate percentage in between March 28th and April 28th is below 8.40%. I'm pretty sure the arrow means below. I always mixed those up in school when we were learning about those arrows, but I'm pretty sure it means less than 8.40%. So the total paid off is again $2,279.35 total. I know some of what I put on the little sheet is a duplicate of the information on the bigger sheet, but both the big and the little sheet have separate purposes. I like to track the interest and the disability premiums and the interest rate and things like that, just for my own reasoning. Like, I don't really do anything with the information so much. I just like to see how those numbers change month to month. But the larger sheet is so that as the year progresses, I have at a glance just a nice, really easy way to see how the opening balance, the closing balance, and the minimum monthly payment should always be going down, and the total paid off should always be going up. So it's like my at a glance to keep me motivated. And this one I tuck into my budgeting book at the end of the appropriate month. So this one will go on the last page of April, and it's just to provide me with a little bit more detailed information of the debt itself and how it was going, and like the little insider info that I won't remember even tomorrow, let's be honest. So this is my update for my line of credit debt payoff for 2025. I am incredibly excited about it and the progress that is being made. I know I've already said that, but I really do mean it. It took forever for the month to close down and to get all of the information. It was driving me nuts. And then of course when it did and I noticed it, my friend was over. So it's taken longer than normal to get this out and share it with you, but I'm so glad that I am doing it now. Thank you so very much for following through with my debt payoff journey. I really appreciate all of your support with it and all your comments and feedback. They're always really great. I will talk to you all in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.